Hi. Since I'm currently working on the fuel system of SC409, I just thought I show a schematic of the system, just so it is clear what I'm talking about when I'm under the car. What we have here is the tank, fuel pump, fuel pressure damper, fuel filter, fuel pressure regulator, and the 6 injection valves. The way this works is that the fuel pump sucks fuel out of the tank, pushes it through the damper and the fuel filter, and before the fuel pump, blue indicates low pressure, and after the fuel pump, red indicates high pressure. High pressure means for a car with no oxygen sensor but a passive catalyst, which is mostly 3.0s. They run on 3 bar, roughly 44 psi. And if you have a system with oxygen sensor, so these are most of the 3.9s, you have 2.5 bar or roughly 36 psi. And that is the reason why you need fuel injection line, not just fuel line. And then the fuel is being pushed into a loop around the injectors, where all the injectors branch off from. And once the specified pressure is reached, the fuel pressure regulator is being pushed open, and then the fuel goes out and back into the tank. This, of course, is a gradient. It doesn't suddenly lose pressure, so you come out of the pressure regulator with 3 bar, and then you end up in the tank with 0 bar, with no pressure. So the pressure reduces linear along that line. But in the end you have low pressure fuel. And this is gauge pressure, not absolute pressure. Of course, for absolute pressure you have to add on both ends atmospheric pressure. Anyway, so that is how it works. The fuel pump delivers quite a bit of fuel. It is doing 120 liter per hour, which is about, according to my calculations, even in the most pessimistic scenario, that the car would take 20 liter at full throttle and rev limit on the Autobahn, which is exaggerated, it would still deliver 3 times as much fuel as the engine needs. So the fuel pump basically supplies excess fuel, and that ensures that there's always 3 or 2.5 bar at the loop where the fuel injection valves tap into. This is all, and the way the fuel comes out of the tank is shown here. This is the fuel pump cradle from my video, fuel pump cradle restoration, and it sucks the fuel through the port where also the fuel gauge sending unit goes into. And that is it. And the next video will be again about actually working on the car.